Look at this, and then ask yourself, what kind of pool player puts this stuff on YouTube for everybody to laugh at? That shot gave me nightmares for weeks. This footage was shot back in January 31st, and it was a long, cold, horrible, depressing winter. And I'm glad it's over. But this remains. They all do it. Listen to me, brothers and sisters, they all do it. They all do it. It's just that people like us, we do it a little more often. And the best, really the very best you can do is try to learn something from it so you stop doing it so often. So let's go try to do that.
Some days are good, some years are not. Knuckles on wood.
Alright, we're taking the solids because of this tie up right here. And the first thing to notice is that 6-ball is makeable in the side. So the 6-ball will be my second shot after I play this carom from the 2 to the 7 in the same side pocket, and I'm trying to gain the right position on the 6 because I don't want to come out of the gate disrupting. I think it's the 10-ball that's tied up with the 6, and there's a chance it's going to get in my way if I move it too early, so it's going to be the second shot. And the 7 should come down table and hopefully knock the 11-ball out of the way. So there's a lot going on with these first two shots here. And after the first two shots, after smoke clears, we're left with a common 5-ball pattern that every 8-ball player should know. And we came close to tying up the 3-ball with the 11. And we did if we want to shoot the 3 in this pocket down here. But that's not what I was intending to do throughout this whole game from the start. So we're using the 7. I'm just kind of drawn back into the 1-ball and to get the right angle on the 3-ball to get back up table. To make those 2 balls, they're not tied up. They're both makeable in any order you want to make them, and we're saving the 1-ball to get back on the 8, so the 1-ball will be the key ball. Let's go ahead and run it.
Good. Some years are not. Knuckles on wood, nerves up in knots. Karma keeps me cautious, and bourbon keeps me brave. And just a little too honest to believe that I am safe. But I am still new at getting old. Pay these dues,
here's game 2, and let's determine what we're taking. I can tell you right now it's going to be the solids. And just one of the many reasons for that is because of the position of this 8-ball. It's just too much in the game if we're taking stripes, and the fact that these two solid balls down here are both very makeable when the two stripe balls are just kind of clogged up. Now, if you go look back up table, these two solids are getting in the game. If you're playing the stripes, you're going to have a lot of problems getting around those two balls. And this is particularly true for this 12 ball with the 5 ball blocking that pocket. You're going to have problems on the 12 ball. And the biggest problem of all is this 11 ball down here. There's no way to make it without hitting that 6 first. So we would have to completely break that out somehow. And it's just too many problems. It goes on and on and on. Now, if we look at the solids, there's really only one serious problem, and that's the same problem you had on the stripes with the 11 ball screwing things up. There's no pocket for the 6 ball unless you want to bank it, which would be silly. The two minor problems are the same kind of clog up right here and getting right on the 5, but that's what this 4 ball is for, and you'll see how I take care of that. And lastly, most likely the 8 ball will have to be shot in this bottom left hand corner, and I hate to shoot that 2 ball first because that would be a great key ball to get on the 8, but in order to run this rack, the 2 ball is going to have to be first. Let's go ahead and watch it. Yep, always stay hydrated. Center ball, always break center ball. Yeah, we're not running the music this time. And I'm analyzing all the issues, all the problems we have here, and I try to do it as fast as I can. And I'm taking a good look at a couple of different balls, looking at that 4 to see how I'm going to get on this 5. And yeah, I'm pointing to the big issue and starting with the 2 ball. Didn't want to do that, but I'm going to have to. Now here's where I'm getting on the 4 ball in order to get on the 5, and I'm taking a real good look at it. And that'll be one problem down if I can do it. You think I can do it? I think I can do it. And bottom right on this shot, not that the bottom's going to do anything because it's kind of a drag shot, but the right is to get the right angle off the top rail. And it was a real thin hit, so I didn't want to let it get away. So I had to slow the cue ball down. You don't want to slam that shot in. You're going to lose the cue ball, and then you're going to be in serious problems. Now I'm taking a look at the 1 ball in order to use that as a breakout ball to get that 11 ball and the most serious issue out of my life here. If I can do that, I should win this game because the rest of the pattern is really basic. And bottom left. And yeah, I kind of wish that 11 ball went in the pocket, but as you can see, it didn't. And now it's getting real touchy. I could shoot the 6 ball up in the top left-hand corner, but I'm kind of afraid of getting tied up behind that straight ball on the other side of the table, and I want to stay away from it because you have to get down the table a little bit on the 7 ball. So I'm shooting the 7 first instead, and that's a really touchy shot, and I could have got locked up on the 6, but I didn't. I timed it good, and I just shot it lightly. So now the only thing left is to shoot the 6 in the top left-hand corner and get back to the other side of the table for an 8 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. And here's how I started the video with just kind of an amateur. I'm kind of straight ball's kind of getting in my way. I could use that as an excuse, but it doesn't matter what your excuse is. You're still going to lose this game. And I mean, all you've done is made life easy for your opponent to just whoop your butt. And before we end this video, I do want to say something about Buddy Hall's passing. I actually didn't want to mention it in this video, but now it's a couple days later, and I think some people are expecting me to say something, and I wanted to create a whole tribute video. Buddy was my main number one influence coming up before I knew about all the old timers, and just because I say he wasn't the best that ever lived doesn't mean he wasn't my favorite player and my biggest influence. So all I can say is rest in peace, big guy. Thanks.
Breaking is easy and hope is hard. 'Cause someday